We get very obsessed, don't we, about someone that we like. We can't help it. So we tend to overthink every single small, teeny tiny interaction we have with them to see if they actually like us as much as we like them. So it's very easy to say that at times we can overjudge people's behaviour and cause an embarrassing situation if we make a pass at someone who didn't like us but we thought otherwise. So let's find out today where you stand with this person that you currently lay awake at night daydreaming of. My name's Anna, stay tuned. Your subtle flirting isn't reciprocated. You could be the one buying the food, buying the drinks, suggesting the plans, offering additional help such as moving their furniture to their new apartment, yet you do not seem to get this type of support back. Now, being nice to someone is an amazing thing. However, it's obvious we do help out the people that we want to build a relationship with much more. One, to impress them, and two, to make them feel happy. So if you do notice that you are giving away 80% and only getting back 20%, well, you need to start getting over them. They do not respond to your jealous manipulation. Come on, we've all done this. We've flirted with another person in front of our crush to test how they actually feel. And obviously, if your crush gets jealous, well, you sure know that you have a chance with them. However, if they really are completely not bothered that you like someone else, you have to take this as fact and not that they are too scared to tell you how they truly feel. You haven't hung out alone together. Maybe you guys have a large friend group or you know each other from work. And if you have tried to ask them out a series of, say, more than 2 times and they keep declining with no plans to take you up on that offer, or they have never asked to go out with you alone, well, do you need me to tell you any more here? They tell you openly who they fancy. Now, believe this or not, people misjudge when they hear a statement about the type of person their crush likes or who they like exactly. And they think, well, they're just saying that to make me feel jealous. But let's face it, if your crush tells you that they fancy someone else and then goes a step ahead and asks for you to put a good word in for them, well, consider moving on from them, because let's be really honest here. If they did like you, they would not jeopardize or give you any false hope in case they lost a chance to date you, so they wouldn't play a game of trying to make you jealous. The relationship hasn't progressed from friendship. Maybe you guys have known each other for many, many years. And if there has never been any of those awkward moments, you know what I mean? That significant moment where you guys have had a drunken kiss and never spoke about it? Well, if that hasn't happened, then it's obvious that your crush only sees you as a friend because that's all the relationship has ever been. Non-flirting body language. This is such a huge sign of knowing if someone actually likes you. And if you want to know the biggest flirting telltale body language signs, well, check out on our previous uploads and you will find that video. But let's get back to this video. The flirting body language is anything from trying to touch someone, even during a jokey way, slapping them on the arm, trying to cuddle them, being physically close to them, so hanging around them at the office, and having as much open body language as possible. So anything that's the complete opposite is closed body language, meaning they are not romantically interested in you and they will stand like this, very, very closed off. You are the one to text first. No, they are not shy. Now let's face it, we text people we really like because we can't stop waiting to connect with them. We are much more confident over text, so the whole "they are shy" is not an excuse that I'm willing to hear. And if you seem to be the one that's constantly texting them and they don't seem to put in the same amount of effort, well, that's your definite first sign that your crush doesn't like you. Let's dive a little bit further into the conversations that you may be having with your crush. If it turns out that you've noticed you were the one starting the conversations, they never really give you anything more than a little bit of information. They don't give you any deep compliments, any deep conversation topics, everything's very surface level. It's because you are just seen as a surface level friend. They don't want to have a deeper conversation with you because, well, they don't feel you are worthy enough because they are not romantically attracted to you. You You could even notice that when you guys are talking in public, they just say a lot, yep. They don't actually ask you to engage further in your conversation because they don't want to get to know you that well because they don't fancy you. They point out your friendship to other people. If your crush knows that you fancy them and they don't feel the same way, they possibly really try hard to make people around you guys know that you are only a friend. They could introduce you as, oh, this is my friend, and make that statement very clear. Perhaps it's because you are a little bit too clingy with them when you are around them, and maybe people could misjudge that you guys are in a couple situation, and obviously this person doesn't want that, so they will be very much, this is my friend only. You are addressed as pal, friend, mate, or dude. Now we give those that we love and fancy pet names because it's a sign of cuteness and closeness. And if you don't have a pet name that's been given to you, then it's a sure sign that your feelings are not being reciprocated. So if you do hear the words, hey mate, hey pal, or friend, or anything along that is very pally sounding, well that's because they really want you to know, I only see you as a pal. They are seeing somebody else. Despite the fact that we know that our crush is seeing someone else, we kind of feel that they still have this hold up about us, and we are just waiting for our opportune moment for them to realise how much they do love us. Now, do not be the person that has this very false imagination and really does feel that there's something going on when there isn't. If the person that you fancy is seeing someone else, that is the biggest sign that you are going to get that they are not interested. So don't just wait around and wait until they break up, and don't try to badmouth their partner so that they don't like them anymore. Just pick up your pride and go find somebody else. They do not remember the small things. Remember at the start of the video, I gave you the saying that if you like someone, you are more willing to go out of your way and, well, basically do things to make them feel good. Now, if you don't get that from your crush, it's a sign they are not interested. So some examples where people actually know what's important to you could be how you take your coffee. They know that they want to set the temperature to 19 degrees in the car when they pick you up or drop you off from work, and lots of small things like that. Those that like us will actually remember the important things. So if you notice your crush has not asked you how your gran is doing who is currently in hospital, well, it's because they just haven't thought that much about you because they don't feel there's a reason to, sadly. The very last sign for today is you can actually feel that they don't like you. Now, I know it's easy to kid ourselves and be in denial because we don't want to admit that our crush doesn't like us back. It's horrible. No one wants to be in a situation where you like someone and they don't like you back. It's literally like dying. I get it. It's horrible. But if you have that inkling that they don't actually like you, do not go any further into the denial land. Just accept it and please move on, because you become a better person. You can think, you know what? I don't have a chance here, but it's okay. I'll accept it and find someone else. And there you go, my lovely, lovely person, my favourite viewer. Yes, that's you. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know down in the comments if you are interested in another video just like this, or what are you interested to see from us, guys? Put it down in the comments below and we will be sure to create a video specifically for you. Until the next video, give us a huge thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.